Hi everyone, welcome back to this new pick a card reading. So today we'll be looking at what is your life purpose, and we have three piles. The first pile will be shaman, second pile will be the ocean, and last pile will be the tree. So go ahead and feel free to pick whichever pile that resonates with you, and we'll start with the first pile. This is pile 1 reading if you chose pile 1. So today we'll be taking a look at what is your life purpose, and we shall see them through the tarot cards as well as all the oracle cards and affirmation cards. So let's get started with the tarot cards. Okay. So the first card we have here is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have here the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the first two cards, when I notice what's your life purpose, you are very empowering. I see you guys as a leader in some sort, and the first impression I have from the Empress in reverse is something to do with women's rights, that kind of thing. So you guys are meant to lead a purpose. And we have here the Queen of Swords, very clear-cut person, very straightforward, doesn't give in to bullshits. Queen of Swords, very confident person. And the last card we have here is the Ten of Cups, which means you guys are not just very empowering, but as someone who brings in a lot of happiness here. So these are what you are as a person and what you are supposed to do. In a way, you're supposed to help cultivate people's personal growth. This is what I see here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting for the harvest to grow. Even though it may take a longer time to come about, it will pay off. And why it pay off? Because you have the Ten of Cups here. Happiness, lifelong growth. Even I see that you guys may have a family somehow. I believe this is why I mentioned that you guys may be a leader of some sort. Maybe you have a disciple group or fellowship, that kind of leadership, inspiring others. Now we have here the Empress in reverse. So maybe you guys have been somehow being consumed. A lot of the energy that you want to do, it's somehow not there. I believe it's still a work in progress, because after all, this is just the start of the year. So there's a long way to go to becoming the Empress, and I say that you have the power to do it. Okay, so this is a reminder that you are the mother of everything. You are the mother of life, and in fact, with here we have the trees and all that. It shows that you are capable of many things, and I hope this is a good reminder, a start to your new year, being an Empress, but now it's in reverse. Lots of work needed to be done. And you have the Queen of Swords. Again, clear-cut person, very focused, very practical as well, very fair, very impartial. Even if people don't like your way of leadership, don't worry, there are people out there who wants to follow you, because we have the Ten of Cups here. Okay, so don't worry too much about it, pile 1. Okay, so now let us look into the cards for stereotype here. Okay, so you have the Fool card. So what it says here, the light attributes is fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrites. So I see here that you guys know how to make people happy. You are able to sense as well. So you may be an empath, and if it's not an empath, I would say that you're someone with a lot of experience in your belt to help others through their crisis. Yes, and with the Empress card as well, mother of all things. But there may be a chances that you might be depressed as well, because you don't want people to know who you are, and that's okay. I mean, it's very normal thing. It's not a very bad thing. So I would say that if you are working with someone, or there's someone who you care about, or share with them your problems, it might help you lead to a personal growth as well. So this is what you have for the Fool, and it's also the Fool in the tarot deck. It's 0, so it's the start of something new. And we have here the Engineer. As I said, very practical, very fair. When I see this card, I think of someone who knows how to come up with solutions. And these solutions, as what it has mentioned here, like attributes, is the ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. As I have mentioned, you guys are able to help people and inspire people. So a lot of cultivating good energy, as well as very helpful as well. You are a helpful person by nature. Cultivating 7 of Pentacles. Know how to see things in a bigger picture and not just very short term. Okay, yep, this is what I see for the Fool and Engineer. Okay, so now we have here, let's look at the affirmation cards. So there's a thing that you need to let go as well. So it says here, enjoy the piercing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So there might be a chances that you may be holding on to something. My first bet is on love, and I do not have my romance card here. We shall look at it now. Let me go get my romance cards. So I got my romance angel deck here. So what is it that Power need to let go of? Okay, check it, 2 cards here. Okay, unrequited love, the most common cause of why people might not be doing well, because they like someone and then that person might not like them back. So it says here, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. But I would say this is not really true, because we also have the chemistry card. So there's also, in a way, someone else is going to come into your life to make you feel fulfilled, because I can see a lot of possibility future here with the 10 of Cups. So there is not enough attraction with the person that you're keeping, so you have to let go. If not, this is about trying to build more bond with that person, because I see here that in the chemistry is 2 people trying to get to know each other. They're trying to build a new bond here. So there's a possibility that this unrequited love might overturn. So yep, so this is what I see for chemistry, let go, and all that unrequited love. Okay, and we have here a radiance. So keep your head held high and follow the sun. Okay, so don't worry too much about it, just follow the rainbow. Picture this is the life purpose that you're going to achieve for in your lifetime. So yep, remember this imagery. Nice, radiant. Okay, so then we have here the Earth Magic card. We have Shaman, Ancient Healings, Wisdom. I see this as someone who's very wise, so it could be a family member. I'm sensing this is for people who have grandparents at home, especially if you are very close to your grandmother. This is what I see here. Talk to your grandmother, or talk to someone wise who can help you to achieve your life purpose, to help others, to nurture others, as well as to lead others into being a better version of themselves. So Shaman, this is also another way to telling you that you're letting go, because you are healing as well. Shaman and healing. Yep. Okay, and for your animal cards, we have Duck, Knowing, and Confidence. Okay, so when I look at the confidence card here, I'm reminded of the radiance as well. So there's a lot of sunshine in you. In fact, when I saw the tarot deck, I was expecting a sun card, but we don't, but we have this. So you could be a Leo sign. You could be someone with a quality of a Leo, very charismatic, very leadership kind, as well as we see here we have the Queen of Swords, which is actually air sign. So you could be either born between the air sign as well as the fire sign here. Yep. Or maybe you even have a friend or best friend who is an air sign or fire sign that is helping you to grow spiritually and very personally kind of feeling. So go in with confidence. Don't give up on what you're doing. Cultivate it. Remember that there is a lion spirit in you, so you are well protected, you're safe, and it's safe for you to move on, carry on with what you're doing to pursue this 10 of Cups. And then you also know it as well. You know this by heart because we have the duck here, knowing. So you know a lot of things. And in fact, when you see the mother duck, you always see her taking care of her children, following her. And there I see here there's a lot of motherly emperor spirit in you. So this is what it's trying to affirm to me about you. You know a lot of things about yourself, so don't give up that. Okay, then for the Lenormand cards, which is my first time using for this reading, we shall see. You have 4 cards in fact. So we have the mountain here. Okay, this is about climbing higher. I'm reminded of Miley Cyrus, The Climb. So keep pushing through, your breakthrough is coming. And then we have here okay, the hours. Look like friendship to me. Definitely nurturing somebody. This is you. This could be someone else, and they like to listen to what you say. So you are very wise and you are very knowledgeable in things. So remember the feeling of trying to help someone. It can lead you to where you want to be. And we have here the anchor. So keeping yourself grounded, this is what I see for that. And there's a new beginning coming, because I see here I see the sea, I see the ship coming through the shore, and you're anchoring, so you're moving on somewhere, and it's gonna bring that opportunity is going to bring you a lot of happiness here. So this is what I see for the anchor. And we have here a book. It's very wise, very knowledgeable. That's what I mentioned here. Very knowledgeable, very wise, and there's a lot of things that you still need to learn in order to complete a bigger picture. In fact, if you look at the diamonds here, there's a lot of things that you still need to learn. One more diamonds and you will have this here. So yep, this is what I see for you guys, part 1. If you do like this reading, feel free to like this video and do subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't. I post not just tarot cards, I also post on my vlogs if I have the time, as well as some visual videos that you may love to see. So do also comment down what you think of this reading, so it could help me improve on what I can do for the next tarot cards. With that, I shall end here. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. This is Pile 2 reading if you chose Pile 2. So today we'll be taking a look at what is your life purpose. And I have to say that this is the most intense thing I ever seen from you guys, is because there are lots of messages here, and I have to tell you that there's a lot of work that you need to do, because right now is that I see you guys are not very clear cut of what you're trying to achieve. And there are so many that I have to tell you, and I probably need to get another card decks to see how I can help you guys. But one thing I do know is that you guys are definitely water sign. Why I say so? Because we have the Page of Cups here as the first card here. So Page of Cups is someone who's very young and is waiting for some stuff. And I say waiting is more of a kind of like you don't know what you're doing and you're just looking at a very small significant kind of picture here. You're not thinking in a very long term progress. So sorry. So okay, so what is the issue here is that you guys have problem trying to know where you want to go with the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. Very chaotic, very messy, like don't know what you want in life. That's why I said that what is your life purpose is very chaotic, it's all over the place. And also we have here, there's a lot of trying to move on energy, Eight of Cups here. But this is not moving on like you come from a very bad place or you come from a kind of like toxic relationship, a bad breakup of the kind of thing. I don't see that. I see here very individualistic because we have the King of Wands in reverse. So there's a lot of passion here. There are lots of chaotic movements within you because you are conflict. You are being very difficult, like you don't know where you want to go. You want this or you want that. So have a tea break discussion with yourself to see where do you want to go in life, perhaps. So life purpose, again, I also see that you guys want to have a very comfortable life because when I look at the Two of Pentacles in reverse and so many more here, I see you guys are very money minded too. So I think that in some case your life purpose is not a very nice lifelong purpose. It's a kind of life purpose that you guys choose is to live comfortably. So, and why I say also live comfortably because we have the Retreat card here, which says here never underestimate the healing of power of a quiet moment. There's so many more. Like I see here there's a lot of things that you guys do not know about yourself. So because of that, a lot of work need to be done. And then there's a need for humility. So there's a lot of things that you need to bloom, and that is something in 2021 you have to work on it because there's a lot of things that you do not know about yourself. And I also noticed that you may have a tendency to move on without really solving a problem because we have here the Pioneer card in reverse. So this is you. So it seems like you have passion of what you're doing, but right now it seems that you lost sight of something, and your life purpose right now is to really know what you want to do. Like you must find a purpose that what you want to do. Like example, do you like to teach? Do you like to do community service work? Or do you like doing like programming and stuff? There's a lot of things here, and I see here chances are that you might find yourself maybe at home just watching K-drama kind of thing to me. And I find it so sad because there's a lot of potential for you to grow, but you're not really doing it yet. And there's also, like what I mentioned, there's always a compulsive need to keep moving on, which is why you haven't really reached the life purpose yet. See, a long way to go, and then at the same time it will always be a very long way to go because you are not really doing the work here. And I see you guys also, I said that you guys are also very difficult is because you may be addicted to something. You may be addicted to trying to go for an easy life, but life is never easy. If it was easy, we won't have such thing as life purpose at all. So it says here for addict, it says to compromise integrity and honesty and allow it says here addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. So there's a lot of I wouldn't call it a blockage, more like there's always that something in you that is stopping. So this is something that you need to deal with yourself. I don't have a really exact answer because that's not what we asked the tarot cards for. But I really I also noticed that because you have the tendency to move on, you don't really go with the flow. The ebbs and flow here, this is important because you guys are very chaotic, very all over the place. So I hope that maybe your life purpose is to really try to go with the flow of what you're doing. Okay, so this is also another reason with the ocean card. This is why I say that you guys may be water sign, and I wouldn't be so surprised if you guys are Pisces. That means probably born between February and March. You could also be Aquarius nearing to Pisces and around March there. So by March 5th, you guys have to make a decision on what you want to do, and that involves trying to look for a job, make new friends, discover a passion. Like there surely must be a kind of life out there that you want to do. And I see here that you guys also may be a very good orator, so this is one thing you might consider. Communication, we have the wheel here, interesting. And this is also, again, we find wheels always in the kind of ocean, the sea. Yeah. And then I mean finding opportunity, a woodpecker, finding ways to try to know where you want to go. Okay. There also be a chances where you might want to consider being a childhood educator if you like hanging around with children. Despite the fact we don't have children, but there's a lot of child kind of heartedness inside you. So yep. And again, with the ebbs and flow, we also have another one. We have flow jellyfish. Jellyfish able to sting people. Life sucks, yeah, but still need to find a way. You want to earn money, right? So find something in yourself. Find something that you enjoy that will earn you money as well as a purpose. Not just like, you know, work for a awful job because of the money. Because I know, because we are living in a very disheartening period of COVID-19, and chances that you might be looking for a job but you don't. So if you find any job you are just accepting because of the pay, that's not the right thing. You want a job that lasts you for a long term that will earn you back a lot of benefits. If you are just going to stay for a job that is only going to give you a very temporary solution to things, that is not the way. Like some people take up, like in Singapore we have like those kind of traineeships. So companies hire people to work for them for at least 2 years, but after that 2 years they will be just let off because it's done, you know. Just at that time they just hired these people because of COVID, and they just take in people because of their sympathy. And I felt that there is so many more that you could do than just working for something just because of short term. So there's a lot of things that you need to look beyond. Yep. So it's a very sad thing, and at the same time it's almost like everybody. So this could be yourself, even if you do not choose pile 2. Like right now I'm talking about pile 2, you could be just generally everybody. After all, this is a general reading, and I felt that so there are a lot of things that needs to be worked on. Okay. So we have here the first card we have is the garden. a lot of things that needs to be discovered. There's so many things in life that you need to see. So I would guess in a way your life purpose also could be the fact that you are an adventurer. There's your life purpose is to explore new things and create all things. Like, speaking of creating all things, yeah, I mean, in this light attribute, the pioneer, we see here is about having the passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this could be you exploring something and making your life out of it. Just that people haven't discovered yet. Maybe that's why you guys are very like all over the place, because you haven't find something that you want to create. Maybe you guys are writers. Maybe you are someone who creates stuff, but right now you're on the kind of writer's block or artistic block. So there's a lot of things that you haven't discovered yet. So don't just see what is on the surface. See what is inside the garden. Maybe the answer is right in your house. It could be somewhere like go take a walk in the park. Like yesterday I was walking around Fort Canning Park because it's near my university, and I went around and it really gave me a clear perspective of what I wanted to do, like how much there's so many more out there in life that we haven't seen, but we are just stuck into this small tiny bubble that we live in because it's so comfortable. So there's a need for you to push yourself out there. And then we have here very money minded. We see here the rats only focusing on the small picture, but not doing more than what you're trying to achieve. There's so many more that you could do, but you're not doing it. Okay, and this is also number 5. Wait, sorry, this is number 7. So a lot of choices to be made, and this year by 5th March you should be making a decision on what you want to do. Take your time, don't need to rush. After all, you are still probably young. Yeah, I mean, you're still young, you're still studying. Maybe you will find some passion somewhere in your work, your study, anywhere. Maybe talking to your neighbor or your friends could give you some inspiration on what you want to do in your life. Okay, so rats, a lot of money, but do make a proper choice. And then we have here coffin. So there might be a chances that you may be facing health issues as well, and I suggest you do not delve too much into it. After all, we have here the addict card in reverse, so you may be addicted to something. So hopefully you can go seek help if you need so, or if it's not the kind of like substance abuse, that kind of problems, it could mean that you're addicted to a kind of pattern where you live too comfortably in your bubble. Yep. And speaking of which, of bubble, I can tell you a story of someone that I know, that I just recently met not long ago. There's this guy. I have a feeling that he liked me, but I do not like him that way. But I do sympathize with him is the fact that he told this group of people that I know, he was hoping that this year in 2021 it's the time where he can find the right person and all that, because he got rejected last year. But the problem is that he's a nice person. He is a nice person, and I believe that he could be a very good husband, a good boyfriend to anybody or friend. But the problem is that why is he not receiving that kind of love that he deserves, is because he live in a very small bubble. He's a mommy's boy, and yeah, I mean, he's very comfortable in his place, that he doesn't really know that there are a lot of things out there that could make him better. He's seeing in a very, even though he is very faithful to his own faith, his own religion, the problem that he has is that he doesn't really know that it's because it's not about being wise or being knowledgeable, it's about him just not doing the work that he needs to do to improve himself. And there's so many more gardens, so many things to see, but he does not see all these things. And every time when you talk to him, he likes to be helpful, but in a very wrong way, because it doesn't show that he appreciate people as well. That's why you have to practice humility as well. How to? So yeah, I mean, that is some life story. Some of you might get it, some of you might not get it, but this is what I see, is that there are so many things that you could do, but you are not doing it. Okay, in that case, because of this reason, I will be pulling out some of my tea leaf fortune cards, which I didn't for part 1 because I felt part 1 didn't really need it, but I'm gonna pull some out for you guys. It's even what I say is like it's all over the place, because I felt that you guys have a lot of things that you need to do, a lot of things that needs to work, and a lot of needing for opportunity as well. Right now, life haven't really challenged you, therefore you are just like that, like just dilly-dallying your time away. So sad. Okay, what's this? Okay, we have some cards here. Okay, definitely I see that money is gonna come your way, a boat. If you guys are aiming to buy a car, that's your life purpose, like okay, I mean, at least work hard for it, you know. If you have the money, save up your money, do like example it says here, money or property through an inheritance, winning or a windfall. So work hard for it, people, because this opportunity is coming yo. Yeah, money. Okay, then we have here, there's a journey as well. You need to experience some journey, some ups and downs, the ebbs and flow, and not you will never get to your life purpose. So stop living comfortably. But I'm sure we'll get there, because the tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead, so it's not too late. If you are addicted to something, if you are feeling like you never do any work, there is still a chance to get back if you don't delaying yourself. And stop being stupid, because the turkey here says someone is behaving stupidly. So don't be stupid in making your choices. If you want to take action, take it now. Okay. And lastly, we have here tulip, great passion. Passion. Yep, here. Be a pioneer of doing something, even if people do not like it, just do it. Okay, so your life purpose is to be a pioneer and stop being stupid. Go with the ebbs and flow, experience the journey, because it's going to lead you to your life purpose, and surely you will get there, because of you will be the kind of confident king of wands. So yep, I think that is about it from me, Pao Tu. If you like this reading, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I do post not just tarot cards, I also post on my personal life, my vlogs, my visual videos, which if I have time to do. And yep, and that's all from me. I hope you are staying safe, staying healthy, and keep going with the journey, and then you will get that boat, you will get that stuff that you're trying to achieve. Yep, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye. This is poultry reading if you chose poultry. So today we'll be taking a look at what is your life purpose. Okay. After the Pao Tu's reading, I'm like, oof. Hopefully hopefully you can top that one. So the first one we have here is the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting the feeling that you guys may be an artist. You guys are very artistic. Oh, okay. So we have everything is fine. This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So, okay, that's nice. And then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And we have here the Six of Pentacles. Very interesting because we have Six of Pentacles. I just now saw a word of generosity for you guys. So you guys are very generous, and as well as we see here very artistic kind of perspective I'm seeing because of the everything is fine cut in reverse. Now you look at this here, this is the Ten of Swords. So you see here is about someone being helpless and someone who's very hurt and damaged. But I don't see that because I feel that you guys have been painting a lot or doing something very creatively. That is why I don't really see there's a lot of sadness here. I see that you guys in the past may have been hurt before because we have here the Two of Swords and now it's in reverse. So what is your life purpose is that you have a gift. You have the gift of giving and you have the gift of painting. So your life purpose is to really create something, draw something, make an art of your life. You are the storyteller of your own life, and I see here that you guys are able to help people in painting. Either you are the one painting, you got talent, either that or you are the kind of a teacher who's going to teach here. So this is your life purpose. Okay, so this is what I see here. Very interesting, even though we always see the Ten of Swords card in, it's always like very bad, but I don't see here. This is more like, to me, it's telling me like, hey, I am an artist. I want you to see my own work and I want you to show your work to people out there. Okay, so because I already mentioned some of the affirmation cards, so we have here, like just now I mentioned, generosity. We have making joy. Okay, so you bring joy to others. And then we have here also that the fact that you have a let go card, same as pile one. So you guys may be holding on to something. I think holding on to your ego. So do try to work on that. Try to let go of your ego, let go of your pride that I see here being conflicted because of the Two of Swords here. Then we have your origin, remembering your humble roots, where you come from. Remember how the people who needed help, they were like you once, and you can do that for others, help people. The Six of Pentacles. And then you are able to transform as well. So your life purpose is to transform others, to share your work to others, to create an art out of life. This is what you have. Now we shall look at your stereotype cards. So we have here, like what I mentioned, this is how I concluded you were an artist, because I felt that it's a lot of art stuff here, and it says here, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond your five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Okay, when I was taking out other cards, I also noticed that you may be the kind of Vincent van Gogh kind, like you want to share your art, but people do not like it because it was something different. It was something that was not people liking it, but this is you, okay? So don't try to get rid of it, because nobody can make art like how you do. And here we have I don't know how to pronounce this, but you get what I mean. It's the kind of the Casanova kind of vibes here. So you guys may be a good lover, a very like kind of good in bed kind. Yep, I mean that's what people see in you, very seductive. So because of how you give to people, very generous and all that thing, I suspect that you guys should spotlight this kind of positive quality in you. So this is something that you need to do for yourself and not just for other people, okay? Because you are attractive. Now I don't know how to pronounce this word, so let me see how to pronounce it. It's so funny because I myself have no idea how it's being pronounced, so let's see.
Don Juan. Don Juan.
Don Juan. Okay. I believe this is a Spanish word, so okay, so I believe this is a Spanish word, so Don Juan. Okay, so you might be someone who also learn languages as well. So if you guys are learning languages, or if you don't, you know, can find News 2021 to go and be creative about it. So spotlight your qualities and express your art. Express a dimension of your life and inspire others to see life symbolically. That's you. Okay, woof. We have here the Earth Magic card again. I was telling myself that when I see this card Origin, remember your roots, I was thinking, what if the Earth card was going to be about roots? And I was right. See, grounding, tree. For the first time, I'm right. Like, whoo, my intuitions. But anyway, this is about you trying to ground yourself. So your life purpose is not just to share your art, but to also ground people as well, to remember, make people remember what it feels like to be very happy, to have joy, and to be generous and to help transform others as well. Okay, so also I have a feeling that some of you guys may also get bullied because of how generous you are, so make sure you stand on your ground. Do not let people take that power away from you. Okay, so this is what I have here for tree grounding. Interesting. We have here the animal cards. We have the wagtail essence, so a lot of good things in life. I'll be reading from the guidebook because I have no idea what it means. And then we have here, we have power. I'm now thinking of Beyonce Power, the one from the Lion King soundtrack. So do not let other people take the power from you, no? Stand your ground and fight for what is right because it's yours to take. So let me read from the Animal Kin Oracle book to see what it means for the wagtail. Okay, for this wagtail, it's similar to the tree itself and so many more, because it says here the keen essence of it is to get back to your roots and lighten up. So makes sense because we have the joy card, we have the origins, remember your root affirmation card. We even have the tree grounding here, which affirms this wagtail. It says here, the small wagtail is a ground-feeding bird that is part of the fantail family. They have a joyful spirit that reminds us to be playful, spirited, and childlike when life feels heavy, and as we are carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, we can look to a wagtail to see that life doesn't have to be so serious all the time. That in fact, in order to make a greater and more positive impact on the planet, we must look at continually maintaining our own positivity. Okay, so it says here to reconnect with your essence, reconnect with life, reconnect with your purpose of what you're doing. And yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Because definitely there's a lot of root, grounding, and so many more that shows that there's a need for you to connect back to life. And now it makes sense somehow, because I think you guys also have a lot on your shoulder as well. That's why with the Two of Swords in reverse, and I see that you guys are already working towards it. That's very nice. Yeah, I mean, maybe that is what you had to let go also. And we have the Power card and all that. Okay, so now we have the Lenormand cards. Okay, very interesting. We have here again Mountain, similar like Pao 1. You had to push through, break through, and persevere. So if you guys want to look at Pao 1 reading, do check it out. Maybe you guys have something in common with Pao 1, because we have nearly the same message. We have the let go, we have mountain and all that. So this card is asking you to push through, like make your own covenant, your own home. So I see, and you're the king of your own taking. We have here like kind of a solitude. I'm not too sure about this one. We see here is a kind of kind of solitude here, your own kingdom. So I think this is a time for you to also take a break too, if you never really take a break. Yeah, I mean, this is what I see for this, but I think the word solitude comes very strongly from this card. And you have here a kind of night time. Now I'm thinking of Starry Night. It's the Vincent van Gogh painting. It's very interesting here, because we see there's a lot of things unknown, but again, it's a reminder that life is beautiful. And there's so many more to explore, and I feel that you guys are kind of a wanderer as well, because we see here that you guys are an artist. So there's a lot of things that you paint, and then there's a lot of inspiration, and maybe this card could mean it's an inspiration for you to get back into painting, or just if you already are painting or doing something with your life, maybe you can get inspiration from this from just these cards. Let me clarify for number 6 of the normal card. Okay, so it says here it's about confusion, it's about ambiguity, thoughts, indecision, gloom. It could be very confused as well, but yeah, now it makes sense. Okay, so even though you may feel at times very gloomy, but don't worry, with this combination fact, I see that there is still hopes to overturn whatever that you are feeling. It's a sad feeling, but you will eventually outgrown it. So maybe this is why you have the let go card, and it says here, enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Okay, yep. And since we also have the let go card, and it's nearly similar like Power 1, I shall pick up the Romance Angel card for you. So what is Power 3's okay, so it says here to pay attention to red flags. So signs are cautioning you. So if it's asking you to be careful, it's not just relationship wise, it could also mean about the people that you are giving, because I see again like what I mentioned, very generous, very giving. Your life purpose is to really help others to be where they are, to provide the kind of eyes, the kind of different perspective to life. So there's a need for you to take care of who you are giving your heart to, your soul to. So this is something to pay attention. And yep, and see we need fortune card or anything. I didn't do for Power 1 because I didn't felt like they really need it. But yours, it's a lot of hope, and I wanted that you feel that kind of goodness or helping someone again. Yep. So there probably might be an exciting event going on soon that's going to give you an inspiration and bang. It could mean also that you guys enjoy something in the new year too. Okay, so there's a need for you to get in touch with your spirituality, goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth, goldfish. Or you could be an older woman, very mature woman. You could be a very mature person, an older woman, very feminine, very taking care, maybe very motherly. That's why we have the Six of Pentacles and even Three of Pentacles, showing a lot of sharing. Okay. And lastly, we have here is also to do with very spiritually. We have torch. It says here spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Be more understanding to others, be more compassionate to others. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and what's your life purpose in overall? I say it's to really just be generous, be forgiving, share your art to people, and to remember to be grounded, keeping yourself grounded and the people around you grounded. Yep. So I think that is about it from me, Poultry. If you like this reading, feel free to give a like to this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, to please do so. I do post not just tarot cards, I also post on personal vlogs and visual videos, which you might get inspired too, because we see here a lot of artistic development growth here and spiritually as well. So I hope you guys like this reading. Take care, stay safe and have a good day.